here today to talk about what used to be known as voluntary manslaughter. That is the commission of an act that leads to the death of an individual, but the act is a result of sudden passion that arises from an adequate cause that produces the ultimate effect of taking the person's life. Now, it's important to realize that the sudden passion defense is not a defense to murder on the merits. It used to be a lesser included offense known as voluntary manslaughter, but today it is used only in the punishment phase of the case. And if after an individual is convicted of murder, he then goes into the punishment phase and is able to establish adequate cause, that is, a cause that arises that would render in a prudent person an inability to maintain cool reflection about what is going on. And if he's able to establish that sudden passion arises out of the actions that took place on the part of the individual whose life is taken, or of a person that is associated with the individual whose life is taken, and that passion has got to be sufficient enough to render that individual without the ability to coolly reflect, then it has to be immediate. It can't be based on previous provocation by the person that is killed. If the jury so finds, then the jury can render a sentence of from 2 years in a penitentiary to 20 years in a penitentiary, and also can render a probation if the jury in fact makes that determination. That's important because frequently we have murders that occur as a result of actions on the part of a third party or the person that is killed. I can think, for instance, of the woman in Clear Lake that found her husband with the mistress, and she proceeded to run him over. That jury determined that she, in effect, was convicted of murder, but the punishment range was found to be 2 to 20, and basically finding that the action was a result of sudden passion from an adequate cause. So it's important to remember that when you try a case, that you get all of this information out, to include the relationship between the parties. It's also important to remember that it must be immediate sudden passion. It can't be sudden passion that arises from something that happened 2 days prior. It has to be an immediate sudden passion, something that takes place just no premeditation, just spur of the moment type of reaction. So never lose or never not take advantage of the possibility that an individual who is charged with murder did so if the facts are uncontroverted. What is also known in a layman's term, in the heat of passion, because those things do happen and are very important for jury's consideration.